Welcome everybody to Control. Now I know this game came out last year just like everything else I've been playing. But, I rented it because GameFly is an amazing service that everybody should use, especially during these trying times. Don't even have to go out to the store. Gotta wait a little bit longer, but hey, $22 a month for 2 games, that pays for itself considering games are $6 pop. It's great. This is not sponsored in any way. I wish. God, I wish it was. I just love GameFly. Anyway, playing Control, a Game of the Year contender. Now, all the Game of the Year contenders I've played, nothing so far has beat Outer Wilds. Which should have won. Outer Wilds should have won. That's not even an argument. Outer Wilds should have won. But it didn't. And it wasn't even nominated for the Game Awards, which pissed me off, but whatever. Should have won. This was one of the ones that I heard a lot about, and I rented it. I didn't think I was going to be able to make a series out of it because I thought it was going to be too long. And I played about an hour or so of it to see how it played. But I found out that it was only 11 hours. Which is shorter than Jedi Fallen Order. So I was like, well, fuck, if I'm already playing a game longer, I can play this one. 11 hours ain't so bad. A game I was going to do, but I decided not to, and that was going to be like my chill game. My quarantine game was Doom Eternal. Played it, beat it. Go play Doom Eternal. Doom Eternal's great. Which is, I believe, 3 hours longer than this game. Yeah. Doom Eternal. Longer than the story-based game by Remedy.
This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me.
Oh.
So here I am.
Good, it's brighter on the capture.
I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing.
So I like this game.
It's like we live in a room and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw.
It's really weird that the super secret building and everything that's, you would think they'd keep pretty
Why did you bring me here?
tight grips on, has automatic doors. So this is really dark on my end.
Anyone here?
It's not dark on the capture, which is weird. Cause fuck. Hold on. Usually it's darker on the capture. Take it up to about 50. That's fine. It's really bright on the capture for some reason, but I can't tell if it's just the settings I have on my on that particular monitor or not. Usually things are much darker. Oop. Prohibited items reminder. Reminder, certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder. Unprohibited materials, unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. And number 2, pencils. Any objects considered iconic representations of archetypal concept. E.g., examples: rubber ducks or ketchup bottles. All material under Bureau of Investigation is to be brought through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. Right off the bat, this is weird. Door opens automatically. It is fucking dark in here. Internal lockdown in effect. Building lockdown in effect. Well, that's just not great. Go up these here stairs. Game looks great, and I'm playing on an Xbox One S, so. What's behind this door? Oh, it's just a bathroom. No secrets in the toilet. No Silent Hill 2 bullshit.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
I really like her voice. Security order. Oh. Attention all blank. Blank, a shark in his blank, although secure, blank. Permission to blank, following basic protocol, blank, shoot to kill. Blank. Good luck. Well, that's not ominous as shit.
Hello?
I don't know why I always think there's something in there.
Excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, then you are no helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all.
The fuck?
Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
Did she not hear him totally read her mind?
The cell and the poster.
Ooh, that's a good
I was
texture.
11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
This mute button on this microphone doesn't work right. You have to hit it several different times, which kind of negates the whole purpose of having the mute button when you have to hit it like 8 times and shake the mic around. Had to get up and get a drink. I've only played a little bit of this game just to test it, and I can already tell I'm gonna fucking love this game. I got to like the first boss or whatever. That was it. And he kicked my ass before I figured out
Did I lose you there for a moment?
how to use it.
You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Not gonna open. But there's not a Remedy game I don't like. though I haven't played Quantum Break. I really want to. And if I had a better internet situation, I would. But I heard that you can't have any of the cutscenes aren't on the disc. You have to download them all or some bullshit. And I'm not going to do that. Barbara, I'm not being disturbed. Cancel all my why can't I talk? Cancel all my appointments for the day. For the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Trench. Oh, great. Okay.
Shit. Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
Well, if it's suicide, it's not a murder weapon.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
This is a place you go to in Astral Chain. What the fuck? Oh, I haven't picked it up yet.
The same gun.
House. Like, I loved... Well, I haven't played Max Payne 2 either. I played 1 and 3. I love 3, even though that's more of a Rockstar joint than Remedy. I don't think they had anything to do with Max Payne 3. But I've played just about everything else. And I know this is getting like Alan Wake DLC. Alter World event. I don't know. There's AWE DLC and it has a picture of what looks like Alan Wake. Can't wait for that shit. I think I'm better at shooting if I don't aim down the sight. I'm better at shooting on the move.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid.
Maybe he's not dead.
It was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here. Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
Oh, well, no. That doesn't look quiet.
You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You was horror.
They're using some great facial tech on this. Damn it, come on, recharge. Am I covered in blood?
Secure line of communication. Guidance. Online.
The hotline says dead man. Okay.
Popped him. Anybody else? Oh shit! More effective at close range, alright. They haven't fired yet. Guessing that's it. Collectibles. What we got here? Object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows... What? Para-utilitarians? To blank. This object must be only bound by individual seeking the role of blank. The object will determine whether blank. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. The process is dictated by the blank, though the criteria is unknown. Background: the object was discovered inside the oldest house in the room that is now used as the director's office. Popular hypothesis: blank. Many forms throughout history: blank. Mjolnir, Excalibur. Oh. All objects of power. Ah-ha-ha. So that's interesting. So, technically speaking, this could be Mjolnir or any of them. Any of the so-called objects of power throughout fiction and legend. That could be cool. I'm glad the spear is not in there. I would have been a little mad. Put the stupid spear in there. Everybody wants that spear. So much expected from the is expected from the director. The responsibility, the privilege. Zachariah Trench. Whoops. Multimedia. Oh, I've already watched that. How's it hanging? What we got here? Marshall, we checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth. Wasn't anything. Just like the house fire before this. All the malfunctioning closed drive before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort the fake AWEs from the real thing. Or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. I cannot talk. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch. Next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenum. Isn't that the ranch from Alan Wake? Ooh.
Hissing sound
Damn it, I
tried
love
to
that.
invade me earlier. The hiss burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss
Kind of
your
hard
enemy?
to see.
All right, it's our enemy.
My TV, I was playing this on my TV earlier. It doesn't, the red pops a little bit more. But it is an HDR TV. And since I'm playing on an Xbox One S and not the X, I used to own an X. If you put this in 4K with HDR on and everything, it slows way down. And you can feel it in the mouse, or not mouse movement, in the reticle movement. Same thing with Doom. I took all the special shit off of Doom and ran it at 1080p in that 4K. Plays like a dream, even on the big TV instead of this monitor. You turn all that shit on, oh my god, it's still playable. It's just it's doesn't feel right.
Must cleanse control points.
I think if I had it on the X, I wouldn't have to do anything.
Spreading.
Because I never had to when I had the X.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
Right now, you get the Xbox One X stupid cheap. Because I think Microsoft is getting ready to reveal the other system that's been rumored, which is going to be Lockhart or whatever. Because there's a Series X and then there's this new one.
You did it. We did it.
Someone's yelling at me.
Are you with us? With the Bureau?
Si, senor.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
Dr.
Hi,
Darling.
Jenny. Should I lie?
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on.
How do they know?
We're coming out.
Was there a memo?
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this...
Hiss?
that works? Somehow the Hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that,
This character
my
model has
name
a
for
weird
it is
mouth.
official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
You're telling me.
Trench is dead. Shot. Ah. I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
Probably should.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of.
Yes. I can try.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together.
Alright, let's try it.
Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Alright. Oh, whoops.
It didn't work. Hiss has burrowed too deep.
Hiss manifests in and human hosts numerous ways. The most common and least intense form is seen in many corrupt agents floating around the Bureau. His agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformation. The most notable distinction from an unaffected human is the fact that they levitate. These Hiss have displayed no aggressive behavior. They only seem interested in vocalizing the strange incantation ad infinitum. Perhaps these vessels are only meant to propagate the Hiss corruption, like spores or Wi-Fi boosters. Or are they cocoons, preparing to enter the next stage of evolution? When attacked, Hiss agents disappear, perhaps entering a state of invisibility or undergoing a transformation into a purely resonant form. Research is ongoing. Refer to file blank for full report.
Ripping it out rips them apart.
So, hey, it didn't,
We need to make a plan, Jesse.
it didn't work.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here.
The automatic doors are kind of
I'll risk it.
freaky.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years
Of course,
ago.
your town is called
The
Ordinary.
Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough.
Okay.
Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time.
What counts as a big one?
And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us, or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench,
But he's
the
dead, sort of.
ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience.
I just realized how
He
weird
might
her
know how to
shirt
destroy
is.
the Hiss.
What is
Where
going
is the
on?
Hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the Hiss destroy it all.